Well, the priorities for me as Chief Economist of the State Department are really the priorities of President Obama and of Secretary Kerry. Now, our role, the role of the Office of Chief Economist in the State Department, is to provide expertise to inform the decision making that the State Department will do on foreign policy issues. Our office is relatively new. It was started by Secretary Clinton, and it was started with the intent to, as she said, raise the game of economic statecraft in the State Department. Now, what economic statecraft sort of means is that intersection between economics and foreign policy. Let me give you two examples of issues that are quite important right now. One is climate change. We're currently involved in a global negotiation on the issue of climate change, and there are a lot of uncertainties about climate change, as everybody knows. But one of the big uncertainties is exactly what the economic effects of inaction on the climate will be. I think a lot of countries have an idea of what the economic costs of action will be, but what they don't really understand is the economic costs of inaction. And so, if we can provide more information on that side, we believe we can move things forward, move that discussion forward in a positive way. Another example is the internet openness in particular. We do know that a lot of the productivity growth that has occurred in the world, a lot of the economic fortunes of some of the emerging markets that have currently have been taking advantage of the world trading system, have been made possible by the internet. What we don't know is what happens when governments start to put restrictions on the internet for various reasons. And so understanding that better is going to be important, because right now we're engaged in a very important discussion internationally about how the internet should be governed and to what extent governments should be able to put controls on internet information flows. So understanding the sort of factual basis on which we can make these big global decisions is what our office was set up to do. Now, there's a lot of people who think about these issues. We're not the only ones, but we will do our best to contribute to that dialogue and to improve factual basis for making these decisions.